Hi everyone, my name is Faisal Al-Nakib, and my talk tonight is about an adventure foot race I did in March 2013 called the Atacama Crossing. Bit of background. Those that know me know that I've been climbing mountains for a while, and running was just something I did to stay fit. But running became more important because there was not much else to do in Kuwait and no mountains to climb. So the idea of the exhibition type of trip came to life when I did a thing for charity, climbing Kilimanjaro, and we raised £70,000 for male-specific charities. Now the journey really began just getting there. You can imagine time zones, yeah. Just getting there, it was an 18,500 kilometer flight, 36 hours of flying, 8 time zones, 6 movies, and a big chunk of my salary. The story of the dog. This dog, special little thing, travels from San Pedro to a Salt Lake where I took a bike ride, and it followed some people 18 kilometers just to have a packed lunch, and then decided to run all the way back another 18 kilometers, which I soon passed it on the way. About Atacama. I mean, this quote sums it up. It's a very arid, dry place to be, and it's very cold at night and very hot during the day. They use the skies are so clear, and the UV the radiation there is just phenomenal that most of astronomy is done there. This is my kit. You can see that I was carrying, minimum run was 2,000 calories a day. I had about 3,000. Most of it was my lunch, some wet wipes, a sleeping bag, air mattress, and liquid fuel, liquid powders, and that was pretty much it. And it weighed in at 10.5 kilos, which was too much. I had to take out a kilo of it. This is camp life. Basically 10 people to a tent. It gets very smelly inside, as you can imagine, especially as the day goes on. All they provide us basically is water. And there's 4 portable toilets. Now, this is stage 2 in the slot canyons. A lot of running went on there, but a lot of pictures and fooling around in the water, which was quite a surprise to find so much water in a desert as dry as that place. This was about 25 to 30 kilometers in, big massive sand dune. It's very tiring, but the views were spectacular. It's a wonderful place to be. It's very extreme, and it was one of those happy moments. This was another great moment. It was a massive sand dune, the size of a small mountain pretty much. It took me 2.5 minutes of filming to get down there. But it was a lot of fun, and I was screaming like a child, having so much fun. And I'm so glad I didn't lose any equipment either. This gives you an idea of the terrain that we had to cross. And there's 150 competitors. This was about day 3 or so quite a way in now. And it's very, very tiring and daunting, and all you can think about is when is the next checkpoint. This is a picture of stage 3, a very tiring day. I was absolutely dehydrated. I was urinating kind of very dark, chocolatey colored urine, and that's because I took too much electrolytes and liquid fuel and not enough pure water. And to top it all off, we were chased by a bunch of Japanese, and we raced all the way to the end, and we came in, I think, 23rd that day. This is about camaraderie. These are my tent mates from all places around the world. What can I say? Proud to have our Kuwait flag there. My friend Yusuf Khorshid, who also did it with me. And these guys really get you through it. Without them, it's pretty boring. Well, pretty tiring, I mean. These are the infamous salt flats. It's coral, but this is actually all salt. It shreds your shoes, and it shreds your gaiters, and you can't run on it really, so you end up walking along it. And we spent about a good 14 kilometers on one particular day just going through that. This is another strange part of the terrain there. It's kind of ginger brownie look-alike. It's very spongy to walk on, but set on that beautiful backdrop, it's just beautiful. But the downside of the dark color, it really attracts the heat, and you're basically scorching out there. This was about 65 to 70 kilometers into the long stage. We basically have to do 2 marathons back to back in one day. We completed it in about 14 hours. This is a minefield. My friend's feet were buggered and I was buggered, and I was so frustrated and I was trying to ditch weight. I actually threw a bottle into that minefield, but luckily nothing blew up. This is towards the end of that long day. This is me after 76 kilometers, pretty disorientated, pretty dehydrated, and looking for the camp. You see lots of lights, but they're so far away and you think, oh, it's only going to be around the next corner, but it isn't in the end. And these were my feet at the end, towards stage 6. Had a big blood blister on my right heel, on the heel and the sole of my feet. It was sloshing around at night. I couldn't get it treated till the next day. It totally buggered up my feet, and it took me a month to recover actually after that. And this is me after it. I lost 5 kilos in weight. But very proud of that medal. It was what I worked for. The last stage was 8 kilometers and we ran it in 40 minutes, which is pretty good after running 250 kilometers in a week. And I just think that everybody has to try and get out of their comfort zone every now and then. Thank you very much.